you're not ready for these gadgets. From satisfying everyday tools to futuristic tech that looks impossible in real life, these are the products that instantly upgrade your setup, your room, and your daily routine. Welcome back to Quincy Gadgets, where we find the coolest gadgets hiding on the internet. And trust me, some of these only get crazier as we go up the list. If you see something you like, all product links are in the description and pinned comment below. Hit subscribe, because the top gadgets coming next are absolutely wild. And kicking things off at number 10. We have a gadget that looks simple, but becomes weirdly useful almost instantly. Ever dropped a screw and spent 5 minutes searching for it? Yeah, this tiny gadget fixes that instantly. You strap it onto your wrist, and suddenly every screw, nail, or drill bit sticks right beside your hand. No more climbing down ladders. No more digging through pockets. And the weird part? Once you use it once, working without it feels annoying. You can literally see people grabbing hardware in seconds instead of stopping mid-project. It turns chaos into smooth motion. It's simple, but this next gadget is way more satisfying to watch. Coming in at number 9. This gadget makes old stuff look weirdly satisfying again. You know those clothes that still feel comfortable but look tired? This little tool completely changes that. The second it glides across fabric, all the fuzz and lint start disappearing instantly. One side looks worn out. The clean side suddenly looks fresh and smooth again. Watching the transformation happen in real time is honestly addictive. People end up testing it on hoodies, blankets, pillows, basically everything in the house. And somehow, restoring old clothes feels way more satisfying than buying new ones. But the next gadget doesn't just upgrade fabric, it upgrades the entire mood of a room. And moving into number 8. This is where the setup gadgets start looking seriously cool. At first glance, this just looks like a normal lantern. But the second it lights up, the whole vibe changes. The glow feels warm, clean, and surprisingly futuristic at the same time. You can place it beside your bed, on a camping table, or even outside during late-night hangouts. And somehow it instantly makes the space feel calmer. The lighting reflections look amazing in dark rooms. Even simple desk setups suddenly feel cinematic. This isn't just about brightness anymore. It's about atmosphere. And now entering number 7. The gadgets start feeling way more modern from here. This isn't one of those boring wall clocks people ignore anymore. The second this thing turns on, it instantly upgrades the entire room. The giant glowing display looks clean, futuristic, and ridiculously satisfying to glance at. You can see the time clearly from across the room without squinting. And at night, it gives off this soft ambient glow that makes setups look premium. What's cool is how minimal everything feels. No clutter. No tiny numbers. Just clean information floating on your wall. This might actually be better than number 8 for everyday use. And now at number 6. We're moving from cool gadgets into serious daily upgrades. If your desk constantly looks like cable chaos, this gadget fixes that instantly. You plug in one connection and suddenly your entire setup comes alive. Monitor turns on, keyboard connects, storage pops up, everything just works together smoothly. What makes it satisfying is watching a clean desk setup transform in seconds. One laptop suddenly becomes a full workstation without the mess. And once people try this, going back to unplugging 5 different cables feels painful. Breaking into the top 5. This gadget feels like something Apple forgot to release. At first, it just snaps onto the back of your device with magnets. But then you realize you're carrying massive storage around like it's part of the phone itself. No dangling cables. No bulky drive hanging off the side. Everything looks insanely clean and futuristic. And the best part? It turns portable storage into something you actually want to carry every day. This might already be one of the sleekest gadgets on the list. Alright. Now the list is getting serious. So far, which one would you actually buy first? The clean desk upgrade? The magnetic storage gadget? Or the insanely satisfying fabric cleaner? Comment your favorite below. And all product links are in the description and pinned comment below. And now entering number 4. This gadget gives instant peace of mind the second you touch it. Instead of hiding valuables in random drawers, this lets you unlock everything with just your fingerprint. Fast, clean, and weirdly satisfying every single time. The lid pops open in seconds like something from a spy movie. Cash, watches, documents, keys, everything stays protected without dealing with tiny lock keys or forgotten passwords. What really makes it feel premium is the experience. You place your finger down, click, and it opens instantly. This might honestly be one of the smartest home gadgets on the list so far. Breaking into the top 3. This gadget looks like it belongs inside a billionaire's office. At first, it just looks like a glowing LED display sitting on a desk. But then live information starts sliding across the screen in real time and suddenly your setup feels alive. Stocks, crypto prices, weather updates, messages. Everything moves smoothly across the display like a futuristic command center. What makes it addictive is the atmosphere it creates. You walk into the room, see the glowing ticker moving across the desk, and it instantly feels high-tech. This isn't just decoration anymore. It makes your entire workspace feel smarter. But somehow the next gadget transforms an entire room even harder. And now at number 2. This is where the room transformation gadgets become absolutely insane. 1 second your wall looks normal. The next second, your entire room is covered in moving lights and laser effects that feel straight out of a sci-fi movie. Ceilings suddenly glow. Walls start moving with color and patterns. Even a boring dark room instantly feels cinematic. What makes this thing special is the atmosphere shift. Movie nights feel bigger, gaming setups feel immersive, and people literally stop and stare the first time they see it. This isn't just lighting anymore. It changes how a room feels emotionally. And somehow the number 1 gadget still looks even more futuristic than this. And finally, the number 1 gadget on this list genuinely looks impossible. The first time people see it, they usually stop and stare. Because the speaker is literally floating in the air while spinning slowly above the base. No wires holding it up. No visible support. Just music playing from something that looks straight out of the future. The floating effect alone already feels unreal. But when the lights hit it in a dark room, the whole setup becomes insanely eye-catching. It instantly turns into the centerpiece of any desk or room. This is the kind of gadget people remember. Not because it's practical but because it makes technology feel magical again. So, which gadget was your favorite? The futuristic floating speaker? The laser room projector? Or maybe that insanely satisfying fabric cleaner? Let me know in the comments below. Hit subscribe before the next video drops. All product links are in the description and pinned comment below.
We're a team passionate about discovering the smartest and most useful car gadgets. Our mission is simple: help you drive safer, smarter, and better every day.